Game time. Put me in, coach. Today we're talking about Ben Simmons. Yes, he's still with the Sixers, and now I'm getting fed up. So my question for you guys today, should the Sixers fire their GM, Daryl Morey, for the way that he's handling this Ben Simmons trade situation? Before I get into that, I need you guys to do me a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share this video like an assist, because here we're talking basketball. So you're going to get commentary, highlights, and most importantly, we're going to cover the biggest stories in the world of basketball. So in this video, it's going to be a little bit different. I'm going to present a case to you guys, and I want to know if you guys agree or if you disagree. So I believe this guy should be fired.
What?
Hell yes, he should be fired. And I have 5 reasons why. Number 1, he's wasting Joel Embiid's prime. Joel Embiid is an injury-prone player. Joel Embiid is in the MVP discussion, but he needs help. Now, he's doing a great job actually keeping himself healthy, but I would like to see him in a lot better shape, because when you're in better shape, you tend to stay healthier longer. Now, I understand that things happen in basketball. There's dumb plays, dumb things that happen. Somebody trips over you, you trip over somebody, or you just misstep. But right now, this is the time where you're going to get the most out of Joel Embiid. And the fact that they're wasting his prime years is what is absurd to me. This also sends a message that, hey, Joel, you're actually not that important. Ben Simmons is way more important because we actually want him to play. Number 2, who is Daryl Morey actually sending a message to? Is he sending it to the NBA because he doesn't want players to take control of their careers? You can't be the guy who judges if you play here or not.
What?
Well, why not? All of the other superstars do. LeBron, KD, Kawhi, Giannis, Steph Curry. Those guys actually control where they want to play because they're worth top dollar, which you guys are paying Ben Simmons. He's coming across a certain way to players because they're starting to see, hey, this guy right here is kind of feeling himself. If a guy wants to get out of town, get him out of town. Whether we're halfway through the season, it's clear that Joel Embiid needs help, because you guys were once contenders. Now you'll be lucky and happy to make the playoffs, which is not the position that they wanted to be in. They wanted to be in a position to contend for a title. Number 3, Ben Simmons' message. His message is extremely clear. I do not want to play for the Sixers ever again. You guys are still looking forward to him walking through the door and putting on a Sixers jersey again when he's already been booed by the city, been booed by the fans, been torn down by all of the Sixer greats? I fully understand that that's his fault, but it's also his prerogative to be able to move if he does not like where he's living or playing. He has the right to voice his opinion. He's the one out there running up and down the court. He should have been handled way better. One of the biggest reasons why I'm so against Daryl Morey in this situation is simply because you're trading for a superstar. That trade is usually lopsided. Was there really not a deal that made sense for Ben Simmons? Or is he being greedy and just thinking that he can get more than he actually can for Ben Simmons? Because I believe the Sixers value Ben Simmons way more than any other team in the NBA. Now, that's not to say Ben Simmons is not a great player who has an amazing amount of potential. But understand, he's not a rookie. He's not in his first or second year. Ben Simmons is pretty much who he's going to be. Yes, he can make some tweaks here and there, but for the most part, he's going to be what we see right now. A guy who doesn't shoot much. He's tall, he plays defense, he's athletic. That's who Ben Simmons is. That's what he's going to be for the remainder of his career. Trade scenarios, when it came to trading Shaq, the Lakers received Lamar Odom, Caron Butler, and I believe it was Smush Parker. If it's not Smush Parker, I don't know who they traded Shaq for. Then let's talk about Carmelo Anthony in his prime. Who did the Nuggets get? Because I'm sure NBA fans don't remember. But I can tell you one of the players, or two of the players, it was Danilo Gallinari and Wilson Chandler. And I believe there was two other players that they threw in, but did that really help the Nuggets? Did that really change their fortunes? No, it didn't. Lastly, we can talk about James Harden, who was traded. When he went to the Brooklyn Nets, what did the Rockets receive? Oladipo and the number 2 draft pick? Well, the number 2 draft pick turned out to be Jalen Green, but he's a rookie. So it's going to take him about 2 to 3 years, maybe for him 3 to 4, because he's more of a scoring guard. Jalen Green, he has to figure out how to build chemistry with his teammates, how to score more efficiently, and how to play defense, because that's what that team actually needs in order for them to really be successful. No, and lastly, number 5, this is hurting the team's chemistry, the overall chemistry. They went from the process, which means they lost games and seasons on purpose. They lost on purpose looking to get that number 1 draft pick, and the number 1 draft pick turned into Ben Simmons. So that portion of it worked. But Daryl Morey wasn't around for all of the losing. Everybody is trying to fill a role when they can simply go trade for those guys. He should understand what Ben Simmons brings to this team, and then he should go out and find it. Now, if you're looking for a point guard and a defender, you can pretty much find it. Let me give you just a little bit of a tip here. Sacramento and Orlando are filled with point guards, young point guards at the top of the draft. So, and even if you don't go with one of their younger guards, they still have plenty of guards for you to choose from. Sacramento, they have aronFox, Buddy Hield, Davion Mitchell, Tyrese Halliburton. And then the Orlando Magic, they have Jalen Suggs, Cole Anthony, Markelle Fultz, and RJ Hampton, if my memory serves me correctly. That's 8 players for you to choose from when it comes to having a starting young point guard. Now, I get it, Tyrese Maxey is doing his thing, but does everybody trust and believe in Tyrese Maxey? Is that a guy that you feel like you can win an NBA championship with? Now, if it's not, or if it is, then guess what? Then you have to fill another role. Tobias Harris is a good player, but I do feel like he is somebody that's easily replaceable.
What?
Because the things that he's doing is he's just very inconsistent. So he's not helping Joel Embiid out all that much. In summary, Daryl Morey should be fired because he is going to damage this Sixers team. He's wasting Joel Embiid's prime years. Is unacceptable. Who is he sending a message to? Is it the NBA saying, hey, we got these guys under control? Or is he sending a message to the players? Ben Simmons' message is extremely clear. He's took a stance. What more proof do you need that he does not want to play for the 76ers? Why haven't you realized that those trades are usually lopsided? You are messing up the team's chemistry. Guys are going to have to continuously figure out what their roles are. What Daryl Morey is doing is hurting the team, because when these guys do not know their roles, they're out there playing for contracts. That's all I have for this video. Once again, I'm interested to know, do you guys agree or disagree with me on the fact that I feel that Daryl Morey should be fired, because the way he's handling this Ben Simmons trade is horrible? Let me know down in the comments under this video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.